Mutton dressed up as lamb? Mad as a box of frogs? Come on, it's not rocket science, is it? Hey guys, it's Amanda. Be confused and some that are just plain fun. So today I thought it would be good to share some of the best ones I've come across. Now I'm not sure if they are regional or used all over the UK. Maybe you guys can shed some light on it for me. And I know there are so many that I won't mention. And as always, if you enjoy this video and want to support the channel, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Number 1, the pot calling the kettle black. Means people should not criticize someone else for a fault that they have themselves. You're basically just a hypocrite. Number 2, dropping the kids off at the pool. This is a polite way of saying you need a number 2, a poo, to pinch a loaf. There's many different ways to say it, but dropping the kids off the pool is definitely a favorite. Number 3, a sandwich short of a picnic. It just means that someone is crazy or lacking intelligence. Like, that guy is a sandwich short of a picnic. Number 4, 3 sheets to the wind. One of the many ways Brits say they're drunk. And there's only about a million other different ways to say that very thing. Number 5, fall off the back of a lorry. This is a funny way of saying you have something that was stolen, or you're trying to sell something that was stolen. Number 6, about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Someone or something that is totally useless, as the chocolate teapot would obviously melt. Number 7, mad as a box of frogs. Just means you're completely crazy, you're insane. And after making this list, I realized there are many fun ways to say that someone is mental. Number 8, you're flying low. Just means your zipper's down. I was always used to saying your fly is down, so it's pretty similar in the States, so I knew that one. Number 9, up the duff. A pregnant woman. I'd love to know how this one came about, because the first time I heard it, I thought it was something rude about the bum. So if you know, please let me know and put it in the comments. Number 10, altapot. You're failing miserably or something's ruined. The US equivalent, I guess, would be like down the shitter. Number 11, a curtain twitcher. It's a nosy person. And I turn into one on bin day, as I can never remember which ones go out on what week. So I peek out through the window to see what the neighbors are doing. And I know I cannot be alone on this. Some of you have to do it as well. Number 12, how's your father? This one came up quite a bit, and it means sex. To be honest, I have no idea why. Number 13, spend a penny. I know I've talked about this before in my other videos, but it's a polite way of saying that you're going to use the toilet. It came about because it used to cost a penny to use public toilets in the UK. However, last time I used one, I'm pretty sure it was £1, so it's a bit more expensive now. Number 14, take a long walk on a short pier. Just means get lost, get out of here. Number 15, dog's dinner. I've come across a couple of meanings for this one. The first one is that something is very messy or chaotic, and the second is being dressed inappropriately or over the top for the occasion. Number 16, it's brass monkeys outside. Just means it's freezing out. And it comes from the phrase, it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey. Number 17, Her Majesty's pleasure. Someone in prison. I couldn't find much about this one, so I'm interested to know the story behind it if you do. Number 18, going to see a man about a dog. When someone asks you what you're doing or where you're going, you're basically just telling them to mind your own business, because apparently it's often used when you're off to the toilet. Number 19, couldn't organize a piss-up in a brewery. This one makes me laugh. It just means that someone is completely useless, unable to organize anything. Number 20, sweet Fanny Adams, meaning little to nothing at all. The story behind it is actually pretty terrible. It's about an 8-year-old girl named Fanny Adams, who was murdered in the 1800s, and sailors in the Navy started using it as like a slang term for like tinned meat or stew or something. I would love to know if that one is actually true. Number 21, throw a wobbler. Someone who is getting annoyed or losing their temper, usually about something like super unimportant. Toddlers do this quite often. Number 22, see you next Tuesday. In the US, it's considered offensive, so it's not really used, but in the UK, it's a favorite, especially among close friends. So I'll let you guys work that one out. Number 23, not a full shilling. You're lacking in intelligence or not quite right mentally. Number 24, mutton dressed up as lamb. It's an old woman dressed up as a young woman. And we've probably all seen them, especially when we're out in the clubs. They're like shaking a move in their in their little outfits. They're just having a good time. Number 25, smell like a tart's handbag. Means someone is wearing way too much perfume. Number 26, piece of cake or piece of piss. Just means it's easy peasy. Pretty sure we've all heard that one. Heard that one? Pretty sure we've all heard that one. Number 27, 6 and 2 3s. Means that two choices are equivalent, so it doesn't matter which one you choose. I think some people also say like 6 to one, half a dozen to the other. Number 28, long pockets, short arms. Means you're tight with money. This is one of the few that actually makes perfect sense to me. And we all know we have that one friend Dave on a night out. If you know, you know. If not, watch my other videos. Number 29, slack as a wizard's sleeve. I'm not even repeating what that one means. Number 30, it's not rocket science. Just means, come on. It's not that hard, is it? I'd love to know how some of these came about. I bet the stories behind them are super interesting. And I know I've said it so many times, but I find the language difference between the UK and US fascinating. I think I'll forever be learning new words and sayings for as long as I live. And please remember to share your favorite saying. As always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and I'll see you in the next video.